How long you actually been in New Orleans, like the city? It's been
Like
like
two
a
and a
week,
half
huh?
weeks. I went early to get acclimated and like try out some food spots.
That's what I was gonna ask you. What do you think about the
Yeah.
food? Be honest.
Dragos, Chop House, Steakhouse,
What do you think about it? Rate it.
fire,
He, Fire?
fire.
He said it was when he first got to New Orleans. I asked him. He said it was
It's regular.
overrated.
Really?
Fans gave him shit.
I'm just saying, like, they're saying it's the best in America. I'm like, bro.
Dude, maybe that's why you're not on the team anymore.
No.
What's up, guys? This is St. Brown Brothers. We're here at the NFLPA Rookie Premiere, hosted by the NFLPA and sponsored by Panini. We got a very, very special guest here, Tyler Shough. If you don't know how to pronounce his name, just think fuck and then just add SH in front. So Tyler Shough, second round pick to the New Orleans Saints, quarterback, went to Oregon. Actually, crazy story, I played him when he was at Oregon, but we'll get into that later. Oregon, Texas Tech, finished at Louisville, had an amazing, amazing year. Now he's with the Saints. Appreciate you being on, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
man.
welcome, man.
Shough, let's get right into it. How was the draft, combine, pro day? How did all that go?
It was smooth. I think for me, throughout my journey, kind of obviously we had different timelines. The
Right.
greatest thing that helped me was like my perspective that I had with it. I
Yeah.
kind of went into it having fun. My asshole wasn't tight. I wasn't all fucking nerved up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
oh, I hope I don't make this throw. And
Yeah.
of course I'm gonna make bad throws.
Right.
But for me, I just had fun and was just myself. Got to talk to everybody. Played in 5 different offenses, so it kind of helped me throughout this whole interview process.
Yeah.
And then just talking ball, and really enjoyed it.
That's what's up, man.
What do you feel like? What's your emotions? Like, what do you think about getting drafted to the Saints?
I loved it, man.
Yeah.
After visiting there, I was, you're gonna be happy wherever you
Yeah,
go.
of course. Yeah.
But I was like, man, that would be a really good situation.
Mm-hmm.
Just with Kellen, Scott Tolzien, he's a quarterback coach. Doug Nussmeier's the OC. They all played quarterback in the
Mm-hmm.
NFL. They all kind of speak the same language. They've been together with Dak Prescott and Herbert and Jalen Hurts. So they had really everywhere they've been, they've done really good shit. And obviously Kellen himself. So,
Yeah.
and then I got down there and the facilities were great. It was like, at the time, it was like 75 degrees and sunny. I just
Yeah.
came from like New York City,
Yeah.
Cleveland, Indianapolis was like 32 and
Yeah.
snowing, but I was super happy once it all kind of came together.
Yeah, it's gonna get really hot like in the next couple
Yeah,
months.
I know. That's we were chopping up
Yeah, when
earlier.
OTAs, like when the home practice started, it was an acclimation for me because I went from high school out here to
Right.
Midwest my whole career, and my first year in the South, like
And that's like south.
that's my first time doing practice without sweats ever.
And you're from Arizona, so that's a dry heat. It's gonna be a lot
Yeah.
different, huh?
Yeah. That's
I mean, Texas Tech is that's the South, right?
not really. It's more west.
That's Lubbock, right?
West Texas.
Or
Yeah,
is Is it Lubbock? Where's
Lubbock. Yeah.
Lubbock, yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually drier heat there too. But like Houston is humid.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, no. Even in this short amount of time, I'm already sweating my ass off.
Yeah,
It's been crazy.
for sure. Just wait.
Was there any crazy draft questions or combine questions that you were asked throughout the
Yeah,
process?
I had a
What's
couple
what's the
teams-
weirdest question?
Couple teams try and like disarm you, like
Yeah.
maybe make you think like this is gonna be a chill interview,
Right.
But they're obviously evaluating you, or vice versa. They might try and grill you a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I think I won't name the names, but one of the coaches asked me, he's like, we're driving to the coast, and you got to bring an alcoholic beverage and listen to music. Like, what are you picking? What kind of beer you drinking? What kind of
Yeah.
music you listening to? And he started off with like, we're not going to draft you off of this interview, so just don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
you're
you
not gonna
might.
draft me?
And I
Right.
told him, I was like, I hope you will.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I didn't want to answer like I knew too much alcohol brands.
So what'd you say?
It's like I'm not an alcoholic, but I know what to drink. I said like Corona Light. I was like,
Right.
well, what coast are we going to? Are we going to the West Coast or the
Yeah.
East Coast? What town?
Uh-huh.
What's the vibes? I said like Red Hot Chili Peppers or something like
Yeah.
that. He was white, so he liked it. So it was good.
He said, I don't want to sound like alcoholic.
I
Fuck
already
it.
said water. Gatorade.
Well, I was like water at first, but he's like, well, we got to bring some like drinks.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Right.
I see how
Okay.
you are.
Right. They try to dick you so bad.
Yeah, try to set you up.
Like make you think it's not really about the combine or not about the team,
Yeah.
and it's like, but you're
And
trying
then
to
we
draft
start
me.
installing plays. He's like, all right, we got single here,
Right.
double backside. We're going to be here. Install the run back for me. What's this formation? I was like, all right, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Try to disarm. That's a good turn.
How was draft day? Because I remember watching the drafts. Lions had a second-round pick, and I remember you got drafted. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Actually, I was with Panay. Panay went to
Yeah.
Oregon. We were at the house playing poker, and we're watching the draft. And Panay's like, damn, that's crazy. We went to college. I was like, that's right. He did go to Oregon.
Yeah, that's my dog.
So how was draft day for you? Were you expecting to go second round? What was like the whole?
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, I was like, shit, if I go 6th round, I'll be happy.
Right.
I was like, last year, I couldn't even fucking walk, let alone play football. So that's, like, obviously you try to manage expectations. I knew kind of throughout the whole process I was climbing a little bit, and I believed in myself and the opportunity that I had. But once I started to realize, like the camera people mic'd me up for day 2, because like day 1 they were like hopeful, but it was like probably not gonna happen.
Right.
So I kind of had an inkling, and I was really nervous just because. Normally, I feel like, I don't know what your experience was, but they told me you get to call like a couple picks prior, and just ahead of time for the delay or something like that.
Right.
But the Saints were on the clock. And
Really?
I was like, fuck. Man, that would have been sick. And then I actually got the call, so
Yeah.
that was pretty crazy, because I think they were waiting until the last minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it usually is before. But did they trade up or was it regular?
No, they stayed there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Yeah.
So you're the Saints. Derek Carr retires. Like, it's a young quarterback room. How do you feel about that opportunity going in there?
Yeah. How'd you find out that he was retiring?
Yeah. Kellen told me before they announced
Got
it,
it.
just on practice, which was good. Just I think I had media later that
Right.
day, so we didn't want to go in blind. But like you said, the word opportunity just sticks in my head. I think regardless, I think it would have been great just because of who he is and how high of a level he's played at, to come in and learn from. And I'm going to come in and compete regardless and try and get better. But
Of course.
I think for me and what I've been through, I've been carted off the field. I've been booed. I've been an MVP.
Yeah.
I've been a starter. I've been a backup to Herbert. I'm like, dude, I don't throw some shit at me. Like, you're not gonna phase me if we start off like 0-2 or I fucking suck. I'm like, dude, it's gonna be fine, So that's why I was so excited about that opportunity, or any opportunity. And I think going into it, I got to continue to get to know the guys. We were talking about this earlier. I'm still a rookie. I may be older, but I got to earn the respect of everybody and do my job. So.
Yeah, I mean, talking about you being older, for those of you guys that don't know, we're in the same class of high school. I'm going to my 5th year in the league, and he's a rookie. So, you're 25, right?
25.
When's your birthday?
September.
So my birthday's in October. So he's a month older than me as a rookie, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So he's obviously, I feel like mentally, you're matured,
I
you're
think
ready.
the biggest thing from that is just like a lot of, high school kids, college kids watching, is don't compare yourself to others.
Right.
And I think do it from a competitive standpoint, but don't let it shut you down. It's like, I always thought I was better than the guys in my class coming out at the opening. That's my innate belief. And you see guys like Trevor Lawrence, 3-year career, win a national championship, and I'm like, man, that would have been sick.
Yeah.
And year after year, you see guys get drafted, like, man, I'm better than this dude. I'm better than this dude. But you kind of have to go through your own circumstance and opportunity to grow as a person and a player. Because if I would have had 3 or 4 years career, who knows? I may be entitled, or I may be out of the league at this point.
Exactly.
And I feel like watching your career, like you said earlier, I feel like you've gone like this. And each year you grow and learn more.
Right.
And that's been me, and I feel like I've gotten to do that before the league. So now I can kind of come into it with a better mindset.
Yeah, I feel like your situation, I mean, it probably wasn't ideal getting hurt, but
Right.
the way it worked out for you, I feel like was good.
Yeah.
2nd round pick. I mean, 2 years ago, would you have thought you went 2nd round? Like,
No,
you
I
went to
was-
3 different schools. Like, it
Right.
worked out. Now you're at a situation. In my opinion, you might be in the best situation out of all the quarterbacks that got drafted. You're at a spot where you can start day 1. You can be the guy. I mean, the team is yours, I feel like.
I mean, I think it's just, you look back and it's like, what are you willing to sacrifice to get to that position? If you
Right.
had told me as a 20-year-old, you're going to get drafted, but you're going to have to wait 4 or 5 years, and you're going to break your bones 3 times, and you're going to think about not playing football again, and you're going to be depressed, and you're going to have all these emotions. But if you just stay at it, then I would have done it. And when I did,
Right.
but at that time, you're thinking, man, why is this happening? What is going on? There's a lot of unknowns, but that's literally the NFL. It's a game of football. Obviously, you're a free agent right now. It's like, I just want to freaking get somewhere and play ball, and that was the best part about this whole situation was just another opportunity, really.
Right.
Oh yeah. How long you actually been in New Orleans, like the city? It's been
Like
a
2.5
week,
weeks. I went early to get acclimated and like try out some food spots.
That's what I was gonna ask you. What do you think about the food? Be
Dragos, Chop House, Steakhouse.
What do you think about it? Rate it.
Fire.
Fire?
Fire.
He said it was, when he first got to New Orleans, I asked him, he said it was
It's regular.
overrated.
Really?
Fans gave him shit.
I'm just saying, like, they're saying it's the best in America. I'm like, bro.
Dude, maybe that's why you're not on the team anymore.
No. I went to Dragos. It was the first, right by the mall.
Yeah.
Bro, it was so regular. There's 30
Saints fans
restaurants
are
big
gonna
out here.
Kill
But
you, bro.
he's from Arizona. Is food in Arizona good?
Fire. But it's like authentic. It's like Cali. It's like authentic Mexican food. It's a melting pot. The thing about New Orleans is like it's a very niche market of like really good food, in my opinion. It's pretty diverse, honestly. You're not gonna get like San Diego Mexican food,
Yeah.
but you are gonna get some really good seafood and the steak there.
You know what's funny? The best restaurant I went to New Orleans is Nobu
Nobu?
at Caesar's.
I haven't been.
at
I
the
heard
casino.
it's good though.
Yeah, it's the best. I'm like, bro, how is that the best in New Orleans to me? But
They're big in like French cuisine, right? Like French
like
gumbo, like
Creole, yeah. But I'm like,
Creole, yeah.
I asked them like, what's the best restaurant? So I went to some of them, and then they're like, it was okay. It was like, no, this is not the best in the country. I'm like, what we doing? What we talking about here? But anyways, I can say that now more.
How do you eat your steak?
Medium.
Medium?
Yeah. I think if it's an actual, let me change that. If it's a steakhouse, medium rare. But if I'm at like Roadhouse or something like that, or like I'll probably get medium just to give you a buffer.
Okay,
Yeah.
I respect it. Medium rare. I'm a medium rare guy. We got some well done guys on this show. And
Oh,
it's
hell
like
no.
we just
Yeah.
tell them get off the show.
All right, so
Yeah,
a lot of your
that's
teammates probably.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. There's no way I'm eating my steak well done.
No, if it's a reputable place, yes.
Yeah.
But if you don't know, then
Yeah.
So you're from Arizona. I know Brock Purdy's from Arizona.
Mhm.
You guys play each other in high school?
And
Oh, yeah.
Spencer's from Arizona.
Oh,
yeah.
Spencer Rather. Yeah, he went to where did he go?
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Brock, we played baseball together growing up. We played.
Oh, wow.
We lost in the state semis, 65-63, to him and their team. Played him whenever I was at Oregon in the Fiesta Bowl. That was a crazy game. We ended up losing. So we hopefully get to. I think we play him this year. So
That's
gotta
crazy.
get some
Yeah.
revenge.
Yeah.
Some run back.
That's
Mhm.
crazy. But we asked all our guests to build the perfect for you quarterback. So I'm gonna give you like 5 categories, and you name like all time.
Any
which one-
quarterback you want,
Yeah.
you can say.
So I'm gonna name 5, but I'll remind you: creativity, accuracy, arm strength, pocket presence, and like mobility, running. So creativity.
Creativity. I feel like it's gotta be Mahomes.
Okay.
As far as what comes to mind with that is his body and the way he can be creative with different arm
Yeah.
angles.
Uh-huh.
And I think with him, he does all the normal stuff perfect.
Yeah.
And then you see explosive plays whenever he gets creative with all that stuff. And I think that's to me why he's so good.
Yeah. Okay. Accuracy.
Drew Brees,
Drew Brees.
another example of like guy that doesn't look the part, but he was the most consistent and accurate, I feel like, of all time.
Okay. Arm strength.
Ooh.
Dan Marino,
Okay.
He had a cannon?
hose.
Yeah.
Hose. Huz.
Hauser. Yeah, he's like 7-step drop, freaking.
Really.
Yeah, or
Okay.
you say Josh Allen of present day, but I'm going to
Yeah.
go Dan Marino for
Okay.
the old folks watching.
Pocket presence.
Tom Brady.
Okay.
Tom
He
Brady.
never got sacked.
Yeah. Because of he wasn't as mobile, I feel like he was the best at just maneuvering that,
Yeah.
getting in and out quick.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then running mobility.
Lamar.
Yeah, I was gonna go.
Yeah, it's easy. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like I think Derrick Henry said it. He's probably one of the greatest carriers of the ball as far as just like limiting. He doesn't take many hits.
Right.
And
But
I-
after,
you
but
watch
after
that
playing
and-
with Justin Fields, like, I don't
He's
know.
nuts, too.
Justin is nutty.
Playing him twice a year when we were there.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Justin
It's like,
Fields
we
when he
can't
runs the ball,
tackle
he's
him.
nutty, and he breaks every tackle. It's insane. But
he's
yeah,
like stout too.
he is.
Yeah,
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 he's a strong dude.
like 6'2".
Yeah, and he's fast too.
Yeah.
Like, you ever see him in the pocket and he just doesn't go down? When
Yeah.
they blow the whistle to, like,
Yeah.
protect the quarterback?
Yeah,
He's, like, just
he's
standing
like
up.
on his way down, but he's not going down because he's.
Would
like,
you guys? I think it'll be pretty cool to see him at the Jets.
Yeah, I'm
excited.
excited. He
Yeah.
deserves the opportunity to be like the number one guy, you know.
And that was somebody, I wouldn't say close, but I got to like get to know throughout the opening process.
Oh, that's right, bro. It was you, Trevor, Justin.
Yep. DTR, Tanner McKee.
Yeah, Tanner.
Matt
He's on the
Corral,
Eagles now, right? Is Tanner with the Eagles still?
He's with the Eagles.
Matt Corral.
But Justin's a great example as far as like, I think he's going to do really well for the same reasons I hope I do really well. As far as he came in the league, obviously had a great college career, was like pretty picturesque. Number 2 overall pick, kind of had Chicago obviously up and down, maybe as you could call it.
Yeah.
Goes to the Steelers, kind of have a weird situation, and I'm sure he was thinking to himself like, man, this sucks, you know.
Right.
But now he's in a new situation, fresh start, where I think he can just go out there and ball.
Yeah.
Like that's to me like how I feel like where I had those doubts. You know, I mean, you guys have the same experiences in your own career where you're kind of like, fuck, man, like, and now here we go, you know.
Right.
True.
So with the, I don't know how NIL was with you. Probably, I didn't have NIL when I was in college. You didn't have it to start with, then you ended it with it.
Yeah.
But with the signing bonus, what's going to be your first big purchase?
House.
House?
Yeah.
Back in AZ or New Orleans?
New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, New Orleans. Yeah, definitely a house. Yeah, that's kind of, I feel like helped me out a lot. It was because we didn't have NIL. I was biking in the rain in Eugene, Oregon, just 6 a.m. Like, kill myself. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But it helped me out so much because once you started to get NIL, I just wanted to like create relationships with everybody, and then you can like capitalize it on the back end.
Right.
But I remember I got like $5,000. I'm like, I'm fucking rich.
Yeah, that's what it was for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, this
100%.
is insane.
Yeah.
And then now we were in college at the wrong time, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, now you were in the college both, wrong and right time.
Yeah. Well, now they're doing revenue share, and it's like,
What's that?
so the schools, the actual schools' money gets shared with the football team, so they can pay guys more.
Oh, I see.
Outside of the collective.
Notre Dame's about to be breaded.
Yeah.
So you're probably at Louisville. Probably wasn't making much. I mean,
It was a lot.
it was still a lot, but
comparatively, I mean, I think even now it's even
I
more.
mean, if you're one of those big schools, you're probably making. You're at Alabama, starting quarterback. Like, I don't see why I would if I'm not going top 2 rounds. I don't know why I'm leaving if I'm a quarterback.
I want to ask you this: as far as have you seen, because you've been in it for a while, have you seen a difference from the rookies coming in from an NIL perspective? Because I saw it at the college level, it's like guys, you know, coming in thinking like, where's my car at? Or like, I should be getting paid. I'm like, dude, like 17, you haven't even played yet.
Right.
That's how I feel going to the league. I'm like, I haven't done shit, so I got to go earn it. But what do you think about that?
I think when since I've been there, it's been NIL. Because right when I left is when NIL started. So guys coming in after my year already had NIL. So like usually when the rookies go up, you know, they introduce themselves. They say how much their signing bonus was. And now the new question is, how much did you make in NIL too? It's like not just your signing bonus, but we want to know what you made in college. Like, and all these, like, one of our linemen was like, said like 200,000. I'm like, this dude's a lineman making 200,000 in college is crazy. So I feel like, a lot of dudes are getting paid, but I mean, it just depends. I feel like on the person. Like each player is different. Some guys, like I was telling you earlier, like they come in the locker room and they're ready to work, they're ready to learn. And there's some guys that just feel like they already made it. They're the shit. They got paid in college. I went first round.
Yeah.
I'm about to start. Like, who are you? Like, whatever. I'm not listening to you. You know, they don't listen to their coaches.
Yeah.
So, I think each player is different. But I think Detroit we do a great job of identifying, you know, players that fit our culture and things like that.
Yeah,
so.
no doubt.
This is one of our last segments. It's our You Don't Know Ball segment. So we actually just added this and we're having some fun with it. We're basically going to show you pictures of some players that have played in the past, just their face, and you're going to tell us who they are.
Okay.
He has the phone ready to go. I think it's nine players.
Let's let it rip. Calvin Johnson.
Bang, 1 for 1.
Baker Mayfield, Brett Favre.
2 for 2.
Golden Tate.
3 for 3.
Marcus Colston.
4 for 4.
Oh, man. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm going to pass that one. Shit.
We go back. That's a safety, I think, right? Yeah, safety. He plays safety on the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, Cam.
Yep. 3 for 4.
Yeah, no, that's like that.
Yeah.
That one. I didn't get it. Yeah, they got a weird picture here. We can't even.
Yeah, just the face.
Give me a hint.
Running back. Also did return. Great returner.
Oh, it's Darren Sproles?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got like a. I should have known that. Oh, Donovan McNabb.
Not Donovan McNabb. Try again.
That's not Donovan McNabb?
No.
That's what we thought too.
I thought that's a different quarterback.
Oh, that's Vince.
Yeah.
That's racist. Dang.
No, I said the same thing because the Eagles jersey, right?
Yeah,
It
bro.
throws you off, bro.
Yeah.
I said the same
not-
thing.
Yeah.
Don't worry, someone said it's a lineman. He's like, I don't do lineman, bro.
Vince, he was built.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, Todd Gurley.
Yep.
Saints. Man, y'all are trying to kill me right now.
He played mainly on the Broncos. I don't know why.
He's trying to throw you off with the jersey.
Yeah.
It's a Broncos. player.
Mainly Broncos.
What was number 10's name? Was this him?
No, he played DB. Number
Is that
24.
Champ?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are killing me right now. Champ Bailey.
That's it, I think. That's the last one. I mean, I don't think anyone got Marquise Colston.
He's named Marquise.
Marcus.
Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus Colston.
Oh, shit.
He's
So
named
I don't know
Marquise the whole
ball.
time. Yeah, I know. The whole time you're saying Marquise.
Marcus Colston?
Yeah,
Sorry,
Marcus
Donovan and Vince.
Marquise.
Don't worry, you didn't say you're a lineman, Vince. Someone said you were a lineman, bro. If you see this, like, you beat USC in the national championship, so I don't feel bad, but I do feel bad for you. Our last segment, obviously.
Bro, we didn't even talk about USC, how we beat your guys' ass.
Ooh, yeah, let's bring that up.
When?
Yeah.
When you were at Oregon?
Yeah.
Bro, I mean,
Oh, you guys, how many times you beat him? Every time?
Well,
yeah, he beat me twice. Well,
Yeah.
Herbert
Herbert
was a quarterback one year,
And I played.
and then he
And
played
then-
the second year.
And you lost twice?
That was what, the Pac-12 championship?
Yep.
Bro, I don't want to get into this, bro.
Damn. But you guys are always losing. What's up with that?
Bro,
Bro.
you know who comes to mind is shout out Talanoa Hufunga. Dude, he was a beast. I remember game planning for him.
Nice.
He was like lined up at post safety, boundary safety.
Yeah.
He got a sack on coming off the edge. I'm like, what is this? This guy plays everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are nice.
Who went off that game?
USC
Was it
watered down,
Juwan?
bro.
Juwan went off, yeah.
I think the year before, yeah, like crazy, like 3 or 4 touchdowns, something crazy. But when we played them, bro, it was COVID year. We were like, were we undefeated at the time? I think so.
Mhm.
We're going to the Pac-12 championship. It was like our 6th game of the year, Pac-12 championship, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And we were kind of in it all game, and we're going down to the end. My boy Keaton Slovis, love you, Keaton. He's rolling out, trying to throw it out of bounds. And who's your safety that had dreads, bro? He was low-key, like, dark-skinned dude. Not Verone McKinley. Different safety. I think
Files,
he tried to throw it out of bounds
And threw a pick.
and threw it inbounds and threw a pick. I was like, damn. And I hurt my shoulder that game too. I was like,
And that's USC
yeah, I
tendencies
think
for you.
that was my last game. I'm done. And it was COVID. It was like, damn.
yeah, you guys are nice.
And then you left.
Yeah.
And then who was Oregon's quarterback after that?
Anthony Brown, and then Bo.
Were you there with Travis Waller?
Say again?
Were you
Travis
there with
Johnson?
Travis Johnson?
No, I don't think he was there. He's
Travis Johnson? No, he was
He
before.
transferred?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Familiar though.
Okay. That was my high school quarterback.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Small world, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. Panini is the exclusive trading card partner of the NFL and NFLPA. Collect all of your favorite players and the top rookies in this year's NFL draft class at www.paniniamerica.net. So here we have 2 packs actually. We have an Optic pack. I guess these are one of the top packs. That something I've learned this weekend is these are top packs. We got an Encore pack, which I don't know how special these packs are, but I'm gonna let you open both. I don't know how much you know about trading cards, or
Not much. Been learning more though. I was a baseball trading card guy
Okay.
back in the day. Let's go Encore first. Limited edition, debut edition actually.
yeah, debut edition. Do you know which cards are like rare? Which cards like what you're looking for?
No, I know if it's like less quantity, the more
Yeah, like one of
Yeah.
something.
yeah, the better it is. If there's a number on it, that's usually a good thing. Ty J. Spears,
Yeah.
George Kittle, Nick Chubb, Chuba Hubbard. But we got a head-to-head with Lawrence Taylor and Joe Theismann. That's crazy.
Is that a good card?
I don't know, but that's a guy who hurt him though.
Let me see that. Yeah, I'll pocket this one. Thank you.
He said appreciate it. Drake May, rookie. Not bad.
Okay.
What is the number? Does anyone know what the number 6 means? You know what that means? If it just says number 6, that doesn't mean anything, right? It would say
Let
like
me see.
6 dash 6
Appreciate that. I'll
something.
keep this. I think it's like probably worth $1 gazillion.
Yeah. I think the
Couple
ones with the
V-Bucks.
signatures are usually the best.
Optic,
This one should be a good one.
2024. Yeah,
Let's
From the
let's rip
back,
the
just
rest
pull
of the
it-
optics.
You
when
put it
we're
from the
done.
back.
back.
Yeah. Just pull it up. Yeah, there you go.
So you've done this a time or two.
No, I just learned this like yesterday.
Type shit.
Yeah. Type.
Type. Jake Ferguson. Big time.
Big time.
Justin Herbert.
Uh,
Let's go Ducks. You want that one?
that's crazy. Nah, I gotta tell you this
That's
story.
Again.
So
There's
we
some
had
good ones.
Ashton Genty. He pulled Geno Smith, Jacoby Myers. He's on the Raiders. We had Jalen Noel, who's on the Houston Texans now, but went to Iowa State.
Mhm.
He pulled Xavier Hutchinson, who he played with at Iowa State with the signature on it.
Yeah.
And now you just pulled Herbert, who you played with, right?
Yep. Herbie.
Matrix.
Nah, this
Raheem
is
Bell
crazy.
and Chop Robinson. I think I'm gonna keep the Herbie
That's it?
one. The Herbie one.
Yeah, you can keep the Herbie.
in the head-to-head.
Yeah.
No autos on there? No SIGs?
No.
Yeah.
I know it's messed up.
That's it.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Thanks, Panini.
Yeah, thank you, Panini. Well, Panini, I guess what? That's all we got today. Appreciate you, Tyler Shough, for being on, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate
Good
you
luck
guys.
in New Orleans.
Yep.
Hopefully you go do the damn thing, go ball out, stay healthy. Just if you play us, take it easy. I don't know if we play you guys this year. Maybe we'll take it easy on you, but
Yeah, you guys are pretty good. I
maybe
hope
next
you
year
go
whenever we
for
play.
a couple. I hope you go for like 150, but you guys lose.
Yeah.
That'd be ideal.
Yeah, but nah, appreciate you being on, man. Good luck.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.